everyone. So I woke up this morning and I've decided I'm not going into winter with the pond with this like this. So they put the metal rods in it to secure it, which means it won't move. But I'm thinking, what if it does move? What if it does in a couple of weeks? The water's colder and I'm in a predicament. I don't want to move the fish in that cold weather. Right now, middle of the day, we're still sitting around 11-12 degrees. So if I do this now, today and tomorrow, at least I'm not moving the fish at 6-8 degrees. So that's my plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip all this off. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to drop the water down. I'm going to move the fish into the next pond, which is going to be the heated fry grown or tow fry grown. So yeah, that's the plan. So starters, I'm going to strip this top bit off, get all this off, get the wood off, move the fish over, because I can't get to the fish properly because of that as well. And so that was one thing I wanted to change. It seemed like a good idea until it's 13 foot long. Obviously, you know, it's a bit of a nightmare. So anyway, get that done, get it stripped down, get the fish moved, drop the water, take the line back. Hopefully I won't have to take the line out. I'll just be able to move it enough that I can get some of the rebar, sorry, not the rebar, the uni strut in, and just give it that extra support. The bar's already inside it, so I don't think it's going to move. I don't think it's moved anymore, but it is hard to tell because the wood has swelled a little bit. So there's two places I want to put a piece of bar. So if we get the two pieces of bar in that I want to do, which is on the joints on both sides, I'm hoping that then will give me the security to go into winter knowing that the pond won't move no matter what. When I look at this pond, the one I've just built, the sleepers are nice and neat. They haven't moved. The better, to be honest, they are. It is what it is. They're in better condition. It looks better. Obviously, after the slight disaster with this one, I made sure this one wasn't going to have that same problems. So as I say, I just need to fix what I've done before it gets too cold. So that's my plan, and as I go through it, I'll keep it updated. Right guys, so I've had another little change of plan. So I'm going to spin you around and show you what it is, and I'll explain why. All this is off now, and I'm pumping water into this little plastic pond. Two reasons. One, I'll be able to pump this water back in there, so it means that I'm not filling up with just fresh water. Obviously it'll be dechlorinated, but still, you know, still not the water to come out of. So I'm using some of this water. I'm going to put the fish into here, and then they can have their own water back when they go back. I've spooked them now, obviously, because I'm terrorising them yet again. So yeah, I'm gonna move them over, get this water dropped, and I'll snap back. Wow, I'm gonna just say it how it is. I was leaning over to catch some of the little fish, and I slipped, I lost my footing, and I ended up head first in the pond. Wow, like twisted koi, freezing, proper panicked, proper lost my breath. My hoodie ended up soaked. My phone was in the middle pocket of my hoodie, so that never hit the water, so it was just like up to my chest in the water. I've got that sort of nervous laugh. I went to dry off and then I thought I better put this on film before I go and sort myself out. But yeah, wow, like 10-degree water, 11-degree water. That it's cold, proper cold. So yeah, all summer didn't do that once. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna sort myself out. That's not bad. Right, guys. So I've got most of them moved across. There's still a couple of little tiddlers in here. The water's draining out now, so I'll get them out. But it's also going to give me a chance. I'm going to give the pump a good clean. I'm going to clean off the bottom. I'm going to do what I done the other week, but I thought we might as well give it that last little winter clean. And so it's not the end of the world, is it? See if I can not fall in. Too shisubi. No, too asagi, sorry. No, not one. Little Matsuba. Look at that. I don't even know where that's come from, that little orange one. I don't know what it is either, to be honest. What is it? Oh, Benny guy? Don't know. Yeah. If it's orange, it gets called a Benny guy. This one and two others are little Jap koi, lemon arawaki. This one, all of them have completely changed, and they're only a few months old. I'm chasing them now, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just let them settle again, and as the water drops, I'll get them. So, by the looks of it, there's 3 left, possibly the odd dark one, but I'll find out as I go on. Right guys, so that's all the fish out now and the water's still draining down, so not much I can do, but I've just pulled away some of this insulation and look at this lip here. That's 10 mil approximately, which doesn't look as bad on the outside as it does obviously there. The plates are still holding, as you can see them there. They haven't snapped or nothing, but they have bent. So that's what I want to do. What I want to do is get the piece of uni strut. When the water drops, get the piece of uni strut down this hole here and then put bolts through, which then will pull them tight. And even if it's 1, 2, 3, just these 3 sleepers holding it, they'll pull them in. But the bottom ones haven't moved an inch, so just these top 2 that have moved. Right guys, so what I've done is I've lined up my little lines either side for the uni strut, which is going to sit on the inside. Drilled these holes. Got these quite long bolts, which that's 4 inches, so they must be about 6 or 7, maybe 8 inches. So they're going to come through the uni strut, and then they're going to come through and they're going to bolt on this side. I was going to countersink them, but I'm not going to be honest, because I just want to get this done. I can always redo countersink and stuff another time. I might slightly countersink actually. I might just do a small thing so these can sink a little bit. I'm not overly concerned about that, to be honest. I just want to get it done, get it solid, because this pond will not be staying next year. So this is just a matter of getting the job done. Oh, and I found 2 more fish. 2 black jags in the pond. Right guys, so that's that in now. 3 bolts, fish, 3 sleepers, uni strut. So I'm going to get some bolts on, so get these tightened up, and hopefully these sleepers are going to start moving. Right, so that's done, and the lip has disappeared, apart from this little tiny bit here, but nothing compared to what it was. So yeah, I'm going to say that was a success. I'm gonna get this liner back in place now, get it screwed on, and clean that pump. Right guys, so I've decided while I'm messing around, that's sorted now, looks so much better. Obviously the bolts, I've got need to cut them off and stuff, but it just looks better. And it just makes me feel better that I know that that's now solid. Then I've moved the pod to this end as well, so I'm just connecting up now the UV into the pod and get that sorted out. So this is where we're at. Pumps had a little bit of a clean, fingers are freezing, look how red they are. I'll be honest, I just give it a quick little rinse through. I just wanted to get it done. Need to fix that UV in place properly, but for now it's working. Pod's working, but I'm going to put a elbow on it so to divert the water, because when the rain blew, it blew close to the edge. I'll fix all this, it's just for right now, I'm rushing each time. It started raining, and when I get the hose in here now, I'll start filling this up, and I've got to just put the first net back on. So I've really got to winterize it anyway, but that wasn't working our plan, so it doesn't really matter, but I've got this on for now. Yeah, just keep them in. Need to sort the next one out as well, but as I say, I'm going to get the hose on now. I think that's me first towards the core, start getting it filled back up so I can get them moved back over. It's still only early, but it's just cloudy and grey, so I just think like I might end up, it could end up lashing out and I might end up losing the day if I'm not careful, so, or I'll end up doing this in the lashing out and rain. So I'm going to crack on, get this done now, and I'll snap back. So guys, I just thought I'm going to take this last little opportunity before the fish move back over to have a quick little look at them and make sure there's no just nothing untowards. Have a little look at the mouth. It's cold and I don't want to stress it out more than she needs to be, but just going to have a good little check over all of them, and then I'll get them back in. But isn't she stunning? And yeah, I've got another 2 in the bowl now. This show is all stressed, you can see the red coming up under the skin. Not a happy bunny. So I have a little look at him. I think he's okay, don't think there's anything, nothing to worry about. He's just a bit stressed from today, so you can't blame him really. But I'm gonna lift this blue bowl over now and get them into the pond. And then got another 3 in. Again, they're all looking good, no marks, no nothing to be concerned about. Checking the faces, the heads, the mouths, anal fins. Yeah, they're all okay. So just gonna have a quick little check, make sure everything is definitely okay, and then gonna get these ones in too. Right guys, so all the fish are gone. I've separated the big ones from the small. The small ones have gone in that one. Big ones have gone back in here. I'm bucketing the water into there now. And yeah, I think it's getting there, slowly but surely. It's getting there. Not a bad morning's work, I'll be honest, not. When the baby wakes up, I'm going to cut them bolts off with the grinder. And just hope when the water fills up it doesn't move. Don't think it will now, but I hope it doesn't. So yeah, that's where I'm up to anyway. So guys, the nets are on, the pond's nearly full. I'm going to cut these off. Just got the grinder out. Full battery because this thing sucks the life out of the battery. And yeah, so it's raining now, as you can see, despite going head first into the pond and the rain now. It hasn't been too bad of a day. I've got quite a bit done, so I'm going to get this done now and I'll snap back just before I finish. So that's that. I'll pick them up in a bit because they'll be red hot. And I just wanted to let everyone know the reason I didn't put the nuts on the inside was because of the space I had with the uni strut, and obviously the pond line is still being. So before someone comments and goes, you should have put them on the inside, yes, I know that, and in an ideal world they would have been, but I didn't really have the space to be able to tighten them up on the inside. So as a temporary measure to get me through the winter, they're on the outside. But yeah, that's that. I appreciate everyone watching. This is the end of the video. I'm done for today. The pond's looking good, the water's nearly done. Probably about another foot and we're full. Fish are okay, all the big ones are in here, small ones are in there. This is now set up over here working good. So yeah, productive little day and I'm happy with that. So if you like the video, please give me a like, please subscribe if you're not already, and I've got a couple more videos that I'm in the process of making, so a couple more coming this week. Oh, new fish as well this week. I'll fill you in on that in the next video.